IDK podcast here. I'm Jason.
And I'm Sean.
Today we have a very special guest here, and he's also a very close friend, Kevin.
All the way from Tsinghua.
Hi guys, my name is Kevin and I'm very happy to be here today.
So without further ado, let's dive into this podcast.
I also talked with you a few times. You also have your ambitions, and it's really good. A young man have ambitions like.
A young man should have ambition.
Yes, definitely. So maybe briefly, what are your ambitions right now as a uni student?
As a uni student,
Yes.
I feel that there is a really deep disconnectedness between students studying in China and the society in Malaysia as a whole. Especially on the economic and social political scale. And that's why I'm now one of the event planners for Tsinghua Malaysian Student Association, and one of the ambition that I have in the short term is kind of to bridge the gap between Malaysian society and the students studying in China.
You heard that right? Short term, bro.
Short term,
That is short term,
huh?
Something like that really can be short term for him, bro. Bridging the gap is short term, bro.
Wow. That is such a big achievement in your life.
It's a big achievement, actually, bro. It's a very big achievement.
So can you kind of elaborate on what are you going to do and what's your future plan or goal?
In this,
Yes. For this short-term activity.
Yeah. I mean, trying to collaborate with some of the universities here in Malaysia, be it public or private, that's something that I can do. And also the public sector, government institutions, getting collaboration and getting them to share their experiences with the students studying in China. And also the private sector, because one of the main problems is that people studying abroad, they actually, a lot of them actually opt to continue or pursue education or just continue their life outside of Malaysia, and I think that's a kind of a big problem here in Malaysia. And for getting the private sector involved in activities that Chinese universities are kind of pushing to is one of the ways that we can encourage people studying in China to come back and kind of work in Malaysia and stay in Malaysia long term.
Okay, talking about school, right? Have you really prepared yourself of like the transition to adulthood? Because some people, okay, I'll ask a more easier question, right? When you were in high school, I think everyone was excited to go to uni. They think like, freedom, no more all this like schedule, timetable.
True, that's true.
But now that you are in uni and now you are abroad, bro, you're not even in Malaysia now, you're in Tsinghua, in China. What do you think has changed from your perspective of when you were in high school?
What has changed? I mean, what has really changed is the opportunity to meet new people. In high school, the people that we meet, especially in Duzhong, I think, like the people we meet are all already, kind of squished into a mold of some sort. And all the people that we meet, we all speak the same thing.
Yeah, we speak the same thing.
Talk about the
Same topics.
And then it's kind of, we didn't think it was boring back then, but now
But it's kind of dual already.
It's kind of one way, and the people that we meet are all the same. But
Talking about cars, girls, women, what do you like to eat? That guy handsome, that girl pretty. It's always the same and the same topic again.
Yeah. Basically, it's like that. So now in university, right, you get to meet all types of people from all walks of life. Some people are older than you, some people are younger than you, and they all like different topics. And then talking with friends from different faculties, from different courses, then you can share their experiences, and I think it's more interesting in that sense. Basically, that's the largest transition for me.
Talking about transition, right? I'll bring to a new topic, upbringing, right? Jikivan, who inspired you when you were young? Who was your role model growing up to become such a person? I want to know because, I think it's very interesting to know how were these people influenced when
Hey, actually, I know a couple things about Jikivan's childhood.
Really?
A bit of that. A bit of that.
Really?
You were born with a bit of disorder, right? Disease, I would say. Not disease. I read an article about that, but
Read an
I somehow get to know that how your family connect to Tzu Chi. Yes, is it? Yes, I knew that.
Ooh,
I read it from the
continue. I
article.
want to hear more.
From what I know, right, from what I read, your mom has a bit of kind of depression when she was having you. So that period was the darkest time of her life, and she managed to get into Tzu Chi, and Tzu Chi is the one who brought her back and gave her a new life. Is that true from what I know?
Okay, from my perspective, right,
Mhm.
Tzu Chi is actually a great platform
Mhm.
that allows people to have the opportunity to give back to society and get to be in a very good environment. And I think being in a very good environment is the deal breaker for a person. So basically, when you're in the right environment, you get to make the right choices. It's easier to make the right decisions, and that's how you move on from the.
Would you say a word or two regarding the life in Tzu Chi, working with Tzu Chi? Would you share your personal experience or some life experience? Since I have seen you involved a lot in all these social activities.
Well, I'll start with what I've been doing recently.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, sure.
So there's this refugee center in Selayang, and it was first set up by United Nations, and now Tzu Chi has come in and helped in being an NGO in Malaysia, cooperating with United Nations to set up this refugee school. And basically, what I have done is I had the opportunity to volunteer as a teacher at the refugee center and teach students that come from all walks of life. They come from Myanmar, they come from Pakistan, a lot of these refugees, and it has been a really heartfelt kind of action. I think for me, it has been a very long learning process to kind of teach these children as well, and understand like how they come from different places.
So would you recommend Tzu Chi to those who haven't heard of it yet?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like Tzu Chi, in general, people think of Tzu Chi as a Buddhist NGO, but actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim. It doesn't matter if you're Christian. You come to Tzu Chi, they give you a platform. They let you get to know other people, and you do good stuff with people. You volunteer. You help out in all aspects, in education, in health, in
So their final goals is to build everyone into a better person. To love the world more. I see.
Has someone in particular influenced you a lot, other than like the community of Tzu Chi?
I would say my parents.
Parents.
Yeah, my parents are the most important people in my life. I would say that.
How have they like?
Yeah.
I want to know like, maybe in detail any like experience that made you really think like, okay, they are really important people in my life. That they, something definitely impact you.
I mean, growing up, I was like not the ideal kind of straight A student, especially in primary school. Like my grades of came out super well. My grades were fucked up. Like out of 500, like in primary school, especially in lower grades, out of 500 people in school, I would rank consistently above 400.
Hey, that's consistent though.
That's
Consistency.
I was like consistently bad in primary school.
That's impressive.
So, but like building up, like my parents didn't really care about my grades, but they always supported me.
Oh, they never care about your grade.
Actually, no, not at all.
I should show this part to my parents. Should emphasize on this part. I should make the caption as big as possible.
You only emphasize on the end goal, right? Like the child isn't going to get it.
That's
You
amazing.
emphasize
They are not living the
on
life they
whole
wanted.
process.
That's amazing.
Like how you.
Because you got to look at the bigger picture.
Looking at the bigger picture.
I see. So how did you transit from a student who scored consistently below the 400 into a student who scored, how many A's you got in Tongkao? Full, right?
Bro, he was top student, bro.
Alright.
Top
He
student.
transit from
The bottom to
the
top,
worst
bro.
student to a student who scored full A plus in Tongkao and get into Tsinghua.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened
How?
in this
How
period?
did he
What
get
happened within this
How?
period? I'm so curious.
I think MCO was a really large deal breaker for me because during MCO like you couldn't go out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was out all the time before MCO, like
Oh.
for basketball. And
Yeah, for basketball.
and just lap out with your friends, you know.
Mm.
So after during MCO, like you really have the time to go and sit down and then think about
So
what are you
you
doing with your life.
you really did meditate and think about your future stuff. And
Oh, that's cool, bro. I
didn't you
love
play
that.
game during MCOs?
No.
Not at all. Not at all. I played
You
Minecraft.
did play at all.
No. Because I don't have
剧本杀、狼人杀的
I play Minecraft, bro. Ooh.
How can you never play during MCO?
For real,
yeah, for
100%. So what have you been doing basically every day? In
Meditate only, ah.
basically,
8 hours.
no lah, like for Form 5, like, I was skateboarding.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that.
I was
I
skateboarding,
saw
and
that, I
then,
saw
and
that.
then
That was kind of cool, man.
Oh, skateboarding. Yeah.
and then after that, like for Form 6, transition into like studying.
So we should skate more, lah.
Like,
That's
skate more, and then you get a lot of time to yourself because you get a lot of injuries, and then you just stay at home. And,
That's how you get top A, lah.
yeah.
You need to skate more, bro.
Skating. Yeah, skating is the only way to
That's
make
how
it
back-
smart.
That's your takeaway from this,
Skate 1A, skate 2A.
Other than
Besides,
that,
you want to say the same thing as me?
No.
Besides studying, what did you do in your free time?
I cooked a lot.
Coke?
Yeah. I was selling like lunch boxes at school.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that one. Okay, I think I know.
No, that was in Form 5. That was in Form 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
you did cook for. I see. Do you want to cook for us?
Actually,
as you can see, we have no kitchen right here.
we don't even have water. Bro.
Water in this place.
Bro, came out down there only, ma.
You got toilet bowl here, bro.
So, how was your interview with Tsinghua?
How was the interview?
Yeah. How was the interview?
Oh, I think I've heard stories about this, bro. It was like about Douyin one. It was
Douyin.
about Douyin.
Oh yeah. Like they asked me about doing as the final question, but luckily the time went up. Like just as they finished their question, right? Then the bell went ding.
How was it?
And then they said, "Oh, okay, 时间."
How was it? It sounds so interesting. How was it?
No, first of all,
Mhm.
I prepared for the interview like crazy. Like, throughout the whole year, throughout at least 6 months.
You
I
took
was
6 months to
On and
prepare.
off, I was preparing for the interview.
I saw your monitor, right? There's so many sticky notes on your monitor.
Oh, really?
It's cheating, bro. It's literally
Because it
cheating.
was, online.
Yeah.
So I just stick the whole
Yeah.
laptop with the.
This is a screen, and this is you can see there's a bunch of sticky notes.
But they didn't come.
Did
I
it?
didn't use it at all.
Oh.
Because there's
Spontaneous.
literally no time to look at the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically during the interview, right, damn kanjung, fucking kanjung.
So nervous.
Damn nervous because there's three teachers interviewing one student.
Were they speaking Chinese?
Yeah, all of them speak
Chinese.
Oh, two interviewers will interview in Chinese, and the last interviewer interview in English.
English.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the final question was like, what? So do you have Douyin? And I say yes. And they say, normally what do you watch on Douyin?
That question would kill Sing Shen.
What, bro? I watch good stuff. I watch healthy stuff.
No.
I see your feet, bro.
Yeah.
Very.
That's TikTok, bro. That's TikTok. Douyin.
Douyin worse,
So
bro.
TikTok for like porn and stuff.
What the?
Douyin for,
Bro, no porn.
for
TikTok.
educational
TikTok
material.
is for TikTok. I'm going to learn how to be a vegetarian.
Would you mind to share it?
And Douyin.
Would you mind to show your TikTok feed?
My phone is right there. I can't show.
Excuses, bro.
I would like to, but my phone
Nah,
is
that's
right there.
excuses.
So we'll continue on the story.
So basically, he asked me like, normally what do you watch on Douyin?
Mm-hmm. What did you watch? No.
I watch like the usual like what you would
Set
complain. So
But that is a good thing to watch, right?
Yeah, at least this proves that he's still a normal man, bro.
no, I was,
He still watch
because
women.
we were talking about
Wait, you got
Zhong
girlfriend,
Guo
right?
Xi Huai.
Is you a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Do you want us to bleed?
No, because we were talking about 中国情怀, and then we were talking about how Douyin is actually advertising like 中国情怀. And then he want to know like what foreigners actually watch on Douyin.
Oh,
and then,
it's interesting.
and then
That's very interesting.
When he asked the question, then the time went up.
What would you have answered? Let's say the time went on right now.
Yeah, man, if I answered honestly, right, I don't think I would be there anymore. I don't think
Oh my god, just imagine, bro.
Really, like the final question.
A final question will kill you, bro.
Bro, that was wow.
That's lucky. That's
So
lucky.
what were you watching?
Huh?
So what were you watching?
That's not.
Let's not talk
Let's
about
not-
this
let's
lah.
not
Okay
do
lah,
that.
let's not.
Yeah.
This is privacy.
Yeah.
PNC.
Okay, I think we have one last question.
One last question.
One last question. A very deep one, actually. A very deep
Oh,
one.
really deep one.
Okay.
Let's see how can you handle a deep question. Bro.
Okay, so actually, for me lah, this is how I feel most people. Do you think that as a student right now, you should actually plan ahead? Why I say it? For me, I've seen so many people, especially now they're in uni, right? They just go somewhere. They feel like, oh, I just have to, wait these 3 years, 4 years. Then
It's a
only
life.
I care about life.
Yeah.
They don't really prepare themselves or anything. They say, oh, I'm too busy, I'm studying. No, I'm not saying it's bad to study, but actually for me, I think in uni, that's the most time you have.
Yes, bro.
They
I
say
agree.
like,
Think about life.
yeah, like, yeah, what do you think about that?
Bro, that's a good question for me.
Right, because
That's a good question.
a lot of people, they don't plan ahead. They just say, oh, I need to just study first, 4 years, 5
Why
years.
would you squeeze your brain for the future? Enjoy life.
Yes.
Enjoy life. Enjoy the moment right now. So what's your comment?
I mean, like, for me and then all of the people in general, I think planning ahead is crucial for
Mm-hmm.
for your
It's vital.
for your well-being, right? And then basically, how you say, having a plan in the future, like moving towards that plan, that's how we should work, right?
Do you plan? Did you plan?
Well, actually, I'm not a planner myself.
What are you gonna achieve
going
in
to
fun?
university, I was not a planner. But now in university, like getting to know the people there, getting to know how they actually think, and then you get to know like how elite people think. People plan ahead,
Actually, I don't know.
several years ahead.
Yeah, is it not same with you guys? For me, I always like when I do things as well. I would think like, okay, next few years I want to be doing this stuff already. I would think that way because I'm worried. I don't want to be like in a time frame where I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to already have everything.
Yes, yes.
You know, like having a clear goal is so important.
Yeah.
Because like when you have a clear goal, right, whatever decisions you do right now are affecting that goal.
Yes.
So
Do you have any goals right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get a PhD in the future.
Ooh.
That's your.
That's a
is
long-
that your long
that's
term
a-
or
that's long
a
term.
PhD in
economics.
economics? Tsinghua.
Maybe in America, maybe in UK, maybe in
So
China.
what are you gonna do after your PhD?
For me,
I heard you want to be a lecturer, right?
Nah.
Is that? Oh, that's not.
I'm open to being lecturer, but coming back to Malaysia, working in the private sector or public sector, working as an economist is one of the
Damn.
goals for me as well.
Are you?
the cheek?
Are you a career guy or a money guy?
Career. I mean, when you do what you like
Mm.
and what you like actually has benefits to society, I believe that society will compensate you in a way that allows you to live a reasonably good life.
Yes, yes. This is a
Without
wise.
chasing the money.
This guy is damn
Where
wise.
were you? Where were you when I need you, bro? This guy, this guy is good.
Bro, he was in China.
Bro, this guy is good, bro. I agree, bro. Cause okay, I want to talk about this. That time also I talked about with you, bro. Some people, right? They work now. Not saying it's bad to work, but they work purely just for the money. For me, in our age, this is my personal. I cannot say it for everyone. I know sometimes people have hard life and everything. I understand that, but sometimes you cannot just be driven by money, right? You cannot just have that because that thing is actually, they say this is a long-term goal. This is so short. Money will never satisfy. I think Xing Xue also understands this. When you see you see the real rich people out there already, they will always say, "Oh, money
They
is."
feel like empty.
Yes.
They're empty.
Yeah, they feel
You
empty.
cannot
Even
just
if
chase
you
that.
get money already.
That is nothing. That is important. Money is definitely important. But you cannot just live life just for money.
Just look at those who hit lottery. What happened a few years later?
Yeah.
They became
Most of them they go back.
Yeah, they go back and even poorer than they was before.
True. I think there needs to be a purpose, right?
Yes.
And the purpose in life is more important than
Yeah.
anything else.
What's the purpose of being rich? To buy a car, to find a good girlfriend. And what's next?
Yeah. I know money can solve a lot of problems.
99
Money can solve a lot of problems.
99%.
But for me, I cannot die like that, bro. I cannot die as a...
Money is the foundation of everything.
Yeah.
And once you get enough money for sustenance, above that everything is for you.
Yeah.
For your purpose in life.
Mm.
That's what you have to find. For everyone, you have different purposes in life. Right?
Because,
that's
okay.
what you need to find.
Let's say I give you a very, very relatable question right now. Let's say right now, I give you a very, very wealthy job straight away. 10K, let's say per month.
Bro, that damn less lah. 10K.
No. Right now, as a student,
Right now.
So less, bro.
Part-time.
Oh, part-time.
Part-time.
Still less lah.
Bro, realistic.
No, 10K lah.
I'm being realistic lah.
Student is okay lah.
10K per month.
10K
Student,
is okay.
realistic
10K what? Rupiah.
10K that, or you get to work with someone you always wanted to be. Let's say you want to be a lecturer. You get to have that experience, but no money at all. No money at all.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No money at all. Like, let's say you already have a goal. I don't know your goal. Like, I heard from him you say lecturer, or you say economist. Okay, let's say
He want to help the others.
I give you a stage right now to become an economist. Let's say you get to learn all about economy. You get the platform to speak about economy.
And if you think about long term, right, of course you're going to choose the other job. Because what's the problem right now is if you think short term, then you only think about money, right?
So you choose the economy
of
lah.
course.
The economy job.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, he's building his foundation.
See, this is that's the
Knowledge
thing,
is assets,
Just
bro.
Life is so long, man.
Bro, but some people they don't.
Like,
They say
the-
right.
the-
What are you
the process
doing?
of accumulating wealth itself, right, is so long. You don't have to rush into it, right? You
Take
don't
time,
have
take
to-
your time.
Yeah.
Some people buy their first house at 40.
But some people will think like it's risky to do something that is not safe.
Bro, living in the world is a risky job already.
Yeah.
No, but some people say like, I say, hey, this job give you 10K straight away. Why you want to do this job that nothing you earn
Give you nothing.
Waste your time only. Better go work. Now you can buy car in a few months already. 10K per month. Hey bro, can buy already. Man.
Bro, he's rich, he can sustain himself already, right?
I'm saying lah.
Okay lah, if
He
he's...
can get that in a few months if he just work the 10K job. But that's why nothing. He get nothing. He just live his life same. Some people think that way because I've heard from other people, bro. They said that to me, bro. Boy, what you do with this? You spend so much time.
Who, bro?
Yeah.
Who told you all
I
this?
don't need to mention it, bro. But damn, bro, I cannot live that way, man. I feel empty.
No, that also depends. Like the 10K you're getting, what job are you working as?
Let's say it's just a
Looking at
very
job
normal
that
job,
just selling your soul and then
ordinary job.
McDonald's.
Let's say like a clerk.
Okay, let's not talk about clerks. Let's talk about lower.
Bro, clothes is already considerably higher.
10K per month is
10K per month.
yeah. Clerk,
Dishwasher.
dishwasher.
Ah.
Dishwasher for 10K per month.
But you have to work 12 hours per day.
That's actually not bad. Actually.
13. 14 hours, 15. 16.
Bro, need to sleep, bro.
You need to take into consideration like what are you creating for society.
Yes, that's why I say, bro, value creation.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
this
what
table,
I've been-
This table is amazing,
what I've
bro.
been
I like this. Table,
Emphasizing value creation.
bro. I like all these words. Fucking hell.
Wealth
Where
is
will
the
you
exchange of value.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the high wealth table here, bro.
Bro, what's the net worth, bro? My net worth is $10.
Bro, it's a long-term marathon.
100. Marathon, yeah. Life is like a marathon.
Okay, I think that's all for today.
That's all for today.
Yes, that's all for today. I think Rich, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Alright.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think.
thanks
So
for
how
having
do
me.
you find today's podcast?
I mean, it's great. I mean, it's a great initiative from both of you, I think.
So can you
And
cook
all
for
the
us?
best to you guys.
Can you cook for us?
I'm actually quite hungry.
Hey, can you hear my stomach growling?
Okay, let's go eat mama right now.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go, mama. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks.
Okay.